Moon Pie. Hey, Moon Pie. Oh, she's gonna take my spotlight. Are you doing a video today, Moon Pie?
Hey. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, she's so sweet. This is probably the snuggliest cat I've ever had in my entire life. Most of my cats do not like snuggles. Anyway, I did, well, it's not a poll, it's just where you guys can respond to a question I asked, and it wasn't a question, but I said, leave me your unpopular music opinions, because sometimes I hate watching videos about unpopular music opinions, because I feel like sometimes people, they're hating on, like, the best songs ever just because they're popular or something, or, like, the best group ever just because they're popular. I don't really like stuff like that, but I don't mind constructive criticism, so let me just say thank you guys for the responses. Pretty much all of them were very tame, I think. Okay, that might actually be a lie. Some of them I was like, oh wow, oh my god. But we're gonna read them today, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna put anyone's usernames, I'll block those out just in case. You two are not as bad as people say they are. They have a lot of great songs. I really cannot say if I agree on this or not, simply because I don't really listen to U2. Y'all remember when they like put their entire album on everyone's phones?
Surprise, surprise.
The only reason I get frustrated with U2, it's literally nothing against them. It's because of a documentary I watched about Live Aid, and they said the best performance of the night was U2.
Stop that shit.
That just triggered me. So that's not even U2's fault, because they literally are just existing and performing. So that's my own issue, right? Nothing against U2. I just don't really listen to them like that. I didn't listen to the album that like downloaded on my phone. So like maybe I should try it. I have heard their, you know, most popular songs, and they're okay, but they're just not really my style. So I don't think they're bad. I just don't think they're my style. That's gonna be my answer on that. Ice Spice just was never it for me. Honestly, I tried to give Ice Spice the benefit of the doubt because I thought she was super cute when she came out, and I was tired of all the men in her comments being like, all you do is twerk, all you do is, you know, rap about farts and like you're not even the fuck. And it's women too, but I feel like when it comes from men, I just want to like fight because men annoy me most of the time. But after hearing this Cleopatra, is it Cleopatra? It's not Cleopatra. I'm sorry if I mispronounce her name. I'm not trying to do that. I did end up following her, and her sample of Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend on her song, that was iconic. But I like her. That whole situation of Ice Spice being like a total brat, yeah, I can fully say that I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I thought she was super cute, especially when she collabed with Pink Pantheress. But like, after that whole ordeal, how she treated her was so messed up, and it pissed me off, so I had to unfollow Ice Spice. Chaperone shouldn't be canceled for calling people out and taking care of her mental health. Absolutely. I loved that she was setting boundaries, because I understand that celebrities have a lot of privilege. You know, I actually talked about that in my my most recent Let's Talk video, but I still think that they should not be stalked, harassed, like. And then I'm thinking especially of like SM Entertainment. I swear, the people that broke into, I think it was NCT Dream's hotel room and posted it on Twitter. What? I don't know if anything's happened to them. Like, that should have been taken care of immediately. But some people have intentions of hurting, you know, celebrities or idols. Like, get it together.
Get it together.
Blackpink is overrated and overhyped. Let me just say, I can't really speak on Blackpink either, because I did watch their documentary a long time ago that was on Netflix, and let me just say, I loved all of the girls. I thought they were super sweet. I feel like they all are talented in their own right. I will say, because they don't release a lot of music, and I think a lot of the problem is the producer that they work with. Is his name Teddy? I don't know. See, I don't remember all the lore because I watched that documentary a long time ago. I'm not that crazy about him. I feel like a lot of their songs can be generic, but I feel like that doesn't really have to do with like their talent. I feel like it's just, I mean, if you have like a generic pop song, like it doesn't matter how amazing of a voice you have or like your stage presence, like sometimes it's just generic. But I will say there are many Blackpink songs that I love. I've never seen them in concert. I did have two friends that went went to see them and they said it was amazing. Like every single member was like giving it 100. You know, I have seen clips where, you know, sometimes they're not like in sync or it looks like they're kind of bored. I will say Lisa's a really good performer. But yeah, I've only seen a few Blackpink things, but they've never stood out to me as a group that I feel like I have to stan. And it's not because I dislike them, it's just because it just hasn't really stood out to me. I do love their hits though, you know, Boombaya, Kill This Love, Lovesick Girls was so cute during the summer. They have some bops. They do have some bops. 2000s pop music is better than literally anything that has come out in the past 10 years. I loved early 2000s pop. Let me just say, I grew up on like Destiny's Child. I loved Usher when I was a child, even though it was very inappropriate and I probably shouldn't have been listening to it.
Watch your profanity.
I did listen to a lot of classic rock as a child. I feel like, you know, any kind of pop that was on the radio I heard growing up, and a lot of it is very nostalgic to me. There's a lot of good music out now, but I feel like, especially when I was in middle school, that type of club party music, I just, like Kesha and Lady Gaga, that was such a time. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what era of music is my favorite. I've really come to love every era of music in different ways, whether it's like the 80s, 70s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, you know. Beyonce is overrated. This is something I really can't speak on either because I listened to a lot of Destiny's Child growing up. I listened to a lot of older Beyonce when she started doing her own thing. I have casually been listening to like her new album. I'm not like a Beyonce stan. I'm not part of the Bay.
You are Beyonce.
And
I do think her vocals are incredible live. She can dance. She has an amazing stage presence. Like I feel like she puts on a damn show, and there's just not many people that I feel like are doing it to that level. So I don't know if she's overrated. I don't know. What do y'all think? I really don't know how to respond to this question. Songs are not all the same value. Lyrics with important lyrics matter more than songs about sex. I used to be the type of person where I cared about the lyrics of the song so much, and then I realized it doesn't always have to be that serious, but I definitely like songs with meaningful messages. You know, I don't want to listen to songs that are about sex 24/7. Like, I agree with you on that, but I do love to, sometimes I have to be a little HOE. Okay, sometimes I have to get my HOE on.
First of all, you're nothing but a trashy hoe.
And that requires listening to sex music very loud. I don't think modern music is that great. Some of it I'm not crazy about. Some of it I am. I used to be like, oh, I only listen to like classic rock and all the like legends, and I don't like music of today. And then I actually like loosened up and realized not everything has to be taken super seriously. Like sometimes it's fine to listen to a song about shaking your ass in the club. Like that's fine. I do think that there are certain time periods where we just got so lucky. Like Whitney Houston, for example. I mean, will we ever have another? No. I understand what you're saying. Michael sucked at making a set list for tours.
Wow.
I liked his set list, but also I guess I can, okay, I don't know. I did want to see like Liberian Girl, and there's so many songs I would have loved to see live that he didn't do. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'm kind of obsessed with Michael to the point where like he could perform the same song 10 times in front of me and I'd be like, wow, it was just better every time. I don't know.
But wow, what a moment. I will never forget.
Big Hit has become very shady as a company. I don't know if you agree, but it's something I've noticed. Big Hit has been pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. Hi. I hear people talk about Taylor Swift all the time and how she has like 40 versions of like the Tortured Poets department. I think about K-pop and I'm like, okay, well we have like 20,000 photo cards per member. People give their money because they love the idols, but sometimes the companies do some shady stuff and you feel bad giving your money to the company, but it's like you want to support the idol. Good example of this was when they had like Tay's exhibition. You could go in and take pictures from like his photo book, and I felt like that was a total ripoff because they did not have a lot, and that's not on Tay, that's on the company. You know, Big Hit went bankrupt at one time.
That's weird.
People give Megan Thee Stallion such a hard time and for no reason. I agree. And I always wish her the best. She's been through so much and she still has been so positive. She said what she had to say and then she didn't talk anything else about it really. And that's powerful. When I saw her in concert, I mean, it was just amazing. I don't get the thing about girl groups except aespa. I listen to girl groups casually. I love aespa, by the way. They're in my top 3 of K-pop girl groups. They are amazing. I love Red Velvet. I like Twice too. I love Nature, but they disbanded. I listen to a lot of very popular girl K-pop groups. I'll just listen when their song comes on, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I just don't listen. BTS is overrated. They haven't made a good song or album since Dark and Wild. That is a very strong opinion. I strongly disagree. I mean, Love Yourself Tear was a masterpiece. I'm sorry. Love Yourself Tear, Wings, I know it was a rough time for them mentally. And Map of the Soul, I feel like, was a masterpiece as well. And Dark and Wild is amazing, but I feel like they have had better releases since Dark and Wild. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know if this would be an unpopular opinion. I guess not. But Hot Space is overhated. Agreed. Freddie's vocals on that album, unbelievable. Yeah, I love Hot Space because it's a very groovy album. I mean, I absolutely agree. I know it wasn't like super rock. I was moving my butt to those songs, okay? Every artist has an overhated song, and for Michael Jackson, that song is 2000 Watts. I actually like 2000 Watts. I don't listen to it a whole lot. I'm not a 2000 Watts stan, but I like the song. I see what you're saying. Being a multi-stan is the best because not every song by an artist is good. I agree. I will say the people I stan them because of the music. Their music literally never misses. In NCT, there's literally like one song that I don't like. Michael, I can't even think of one, to be honest. I guess 2000 Watts is like one that I don't listen to a lot, but I don't hate it by any means. And BTS, out of their entire discography, there are very few from those people that I'm just like, ooh, I don't like that. Well, and like same with Queen. They really never miss either. The Beatles are overrated. This is a very strong opinion of mine, but I just prefer Queen over the Beatles. I don't know if they're overrated, but I just personally prefer Queen. I do like the Beatles songs, but I just prefer Queen. Jackson's era is better than Jackson 5. The Jackson era was amazing. Honestly, I might have to agree with you on that, but I will say Jackson 5, seeing little Michael belting out those notes was insane, and I have never seen anything like it, so I will say that. R&B and pop are better when they're mixed with other genres. Like, I like R&B with like a rock guitar kind of sound. A good example I can think of, I do like just straight up pop. I mean, I'm dying to see Sabrina Carpenter, y'all. I mean, I love Michael Jackson, so obviously I love when artists mix other genres together, so he was the king of that. Bohemian Rhapsody is overplayed. I will say I do sometimes skip Bohemian Rhapsody. It's such a popular Queen song. I've heard it a million times. It's definitely not overrated because it's a masterpiece, but overplayed, maybe. A bit biased here, but Stray Kids getting the recognition they deserve is so refreshing. I agree. I don't understand the hate for Stray Kids. Can someone explain it to me? Because I'm very confused. I don't stan Stray Kids, but seeing them at fashion events and performing, you know, for the VMAs and stuff. Was it the VMAs or the AMAs? Seeing them put themselves out there more than they were before, especially in America, is really nice. Like, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for their successes. Their Sherlock cover, I could talk about that for 20 years. They should go back to how they used to make music videos. Example, Michael's Bad or You Rock My World. This is another thing about Sabrina Carpenter I love.
A very normal amount of horny.
She did an amazing job with the Taste music video. I love music videos like that tell a story that, you know, funny, witty, sometimes serious. Sometimes if I watch a music video, it actually makes me like the song more if the music video is good. All right, last one. I love some gold pants, but they're slightly overhyped.
What?
Everybody that is a Michael fan, if somebody says gold pants, everybody knows exactly what, you know, we're talking about. Yeah, it's very popular. Y'all know I love the all-white bad outfit. I talked about that a few videos ago. That's my favorite, even past gold pants. It was a moment in history. So I don't know if I want to say it's overrated. I don't think I can say it.
I think I did some violation or other. I'm not really sure what it was, so I apologize.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I may do another one, so I may on my Instagram post, like, you know, I'm doing a part 2. Let me know some more unpopular music opinions. But thank you guys so much for sending me your opinions and being respectful. Like, pretty much everyone was super nice, not hating on a group, not hating on an artist. So thank you for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.